Horse Racing Nation with Jeff Bloom from Bloom Racing Stable. They have Majestic City going in the Grade 2 at O'Brien this Sunday. Hey Jeff, how you doing? So, how is Majestic City doing?
He's actually doing well. You know, he likes it down here at Del Mar, and he certainly trains well over the track, and he's proven in the past that he can run well on this surface. So we're excited about his chances.
So you're saying he's doing well on the track. Is he best suited for sprinting on synthetic? Do you think that's what he wants to do?
That's a good question. You know, we've been going back and forth on really trying to understand what is the right spot for this horse. Obviously, early in his career, he was an exceptional sprinter, you know, against the babies. As time's gone on, we really do feel that the 7 furlong or flat mile distance is probably going to be more in his wheelhouse because he just doesn't have that same level of quickness going short against the good quality sprinters. As far as synthetic goes, he definitely handles the synthetic surface as well, but at the same time, we really do believe that turf is going to be a surface that will probably play well into his future as well.
So, you know, so does he have a style that you can kind of call? And, you know, you're a former, you know, jockey and public handicapper. How do you see the race unfolding?
Yeah, that's another good question. You know, as it relates to the pace scenario, the race ended up with a lot of horses, and usually when you've got a lot of horses in a race like this, you're going to have what we'd call a legitimate pace. Going 7 as opposed to 6, Majestic City is going to show more natural speed. He's able to get engaged early, you know, at that longer distance. You know, we envision our horse, you know, being up in the heart of the race, because what happens when he's out of it, he tends to get completely disinterested and he just sort of meanders around. He's a fighter, and if he's up in it, then he stays in it and he'll continue fighting throughout. So sort of like the race going 7 furlongs against Painter 2 races back, where we were sort of up on the front end and kind of fighting up early in the race. We see things playing out that way.
And do you think the jockey change would help with that scenario, getting in the race early? Because Maldonado is really noted to be a very good gate rider and get horses into the race early.
Yeah, certainly Maldonado is exceptional at sort of hustling, getting the hustle out of the horses early. You know, David Flores has always fit this colt well, and he's done a great job on him. But, you know, we just felt making a change might give this horse a little bit more spark, and we do believe that with Maldonado on him, he's had a chance to work him in the morning, and we do see a little bit more hustle, a little bit more pop, and a little bit more activity early in the race, and hopefully we can see that carry throughout.
Terrific. Well, we wish you the best of luck, and you know you're in the owning game, and we're just curious if you have any advice for any of our you know our subscribers in terms of you know how to get involved and you know where to go if they're interested in owning horses.
I'm always excited about people becoming interested in learning more about racehorse ownership. You know, the more participation we can have, the better the game's going to be. You know, it's one of those things where, you know, if the bug bites you, watch out because you're stuck. For people that aren't involved in the game and are interested in learning more about racehorse ownership, I always advise people to come out in the mornings, come out in the afternoon, and try to talk to a lot of different owners. Talk to owners who own horses privately by themselves. Talk to owners who maybe have participated in partnerships or syndications. There's a number of partnership companies out there that put groups together and not only afford people to come in at a much smaller price point, but also it's a great education tool to learn about the mechanics of ownership. And there's organizations out there, if you're in California, the TOC, Thoroughbred Owners of California, they have some good documentation and materials that teach people about how to go about learning more about becoming a racehorse owner. You know, get on the internet and find some websites. Even certain racetracks have links to places that will teach people about becoming a racehorse owner. But at the end of the day, I think one of the best ways of approaching new ownership for somebody is to talk to people that are already existing owners. Find out what trainers they use. Find out what their objectives are in terms of becoming a racehorse owner. Find out what their budget is and all those things. So that way when they come in, there's a lot fewer surprises in terms of enjoying the experience of being an owner.
Well, thank you very much. This is a guy who's done it all in racing. Jeff Bloom of Bloom Racing, and good luck on Sunday.